gray-white beauty, gleaming like snow in the sun. The fogs have tempered the climate of this land, conditioned its development, and perhaps even affected the character and vigor of its people. Here, beside the largest natural harbor in Western America, a city was built.
But first, I wanted to share the latest news from the San Francisco Bay Area, which has gone from being one of the most beautiful places in the world to an apocalyptic dystopian hellhole under local progressive politicians and Soros-funded DAs. What you're seeing on your screen are scenes outside the Nancy Pelosi Federal Building in downtown San Francisco.
Our top story at 6:30, BART moves to close an underground walkway that's been a magnet for drug users in San Francisco.
Oh, the current state of it is complicated, like everything else in the city. You know, there's no getting around the problems that the city has.
Of course, the entire country was negatively impacted by COVID, but the hangover in San Francisco has been much more acute than in other cities.
San Francisco has certainly changed since the pandemic, and it's been profound.
Then obviously, COVID was a reset. It's one of the biggest bust cycles we've ever seen in the city of San Francisco, and it's going to take time to build out of it.
San Francisco is a city that's undergone a lot of change over the years, and there's been a progressive pendulum of politics in the city. For about 20 years, we saw restrictive progressive policies that were anti-housing and anti-business, frankly, and made it very challenging to be in the urban environment in San Francisco and run a business. However, with the new administration that is in,
our mandate is to show how government must deliver on its promises. Clean and safe streets for all, tackling our drug and behavioral health crisis, shaking up the corrupt and ineffective bureaucracy, building enough housing so our neighbors can afford to live here.
And most importantly, not only has Lurie changed, but the Board of Supervisors now are in a position to enact change to allow offices to be converted to residential. It's hard to do, but it does need government support. Mixed-use development being encouraged, all housing types being encouraged for development. I think we're seeing a brighter future ahead for San Francisco. One of the challenges, however, in the built environment is it doesn't happen overnight.
There are efforts underway to bring in private money to reinvigorate downtown San Francisco. I think that's been done before in places like New York City after 9/11. So I'm optimistic because I think the history of San Francisco is one of booms and busts. If you go all the way back to the very beginning, to the gold rush, you know, that was a huge boom. If you look at the dot-com era around the year 2000, there was a huge boom and then a bust there.
When the financial crisis hit in 2008, we were terrified. We thought we were going to be eviscerated, but it turned out that the one sector that was resilient was tech.
And so I think COVID really was the most recent bust, if you will, and I think we're rising up out of that, and we will see the city flourish again.
We are definitely on the up. There's no question. We bottomed out, I think, probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. The question is it going to go up very quickly, like San Francisco has in the past? Is it going to be painfully slow? Is it going to happen in 18 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? You can ask for really smart people who really believe in San Francisco, and you'll get 4 different answers from them. It's too nice here. There's too much fun stuff going on. The nightlife's amazing, the food's amazing, the nature's amazing, the companies are amazing. It's just a matter of when, and I think it'll be faster than people expect.
You can see all the people back here, they're all waiting for the music to start up again, enjoying that green beer. We spoke to a business owner that says this is all a result of the city's new entertainment zone.
The city has to be fun. It's not just that it should be, it's that it absolutely has to be fun. It's fun because of entertainment and nightlife, among other things, but the main driver of it. I have said, and I will continue to say, that to bring downtown back in San Francisco, nightlife is not going to be a part of that, and entertainment. It's going to be the main driving force that brings everything down here. And that's for a few reasons. One, we need to bring people back. We're the best at doing that. Two, Everything else takes 10 years. We want to build housing, 10 years. You want to build more mass transit, minimum 10 years, right? What we can do right now is throw parties.
This is our Super Bowl weekend at Harrington.
The Irish Bar has been around for 90 years, but this year is a little different. It's the first year they're within San Francisco's first entertainment zone. The zoning, which started in May of 2024, allows restaurants and bars in designated areas to serve alcoholic beverages outside on the street. Blyman worked with the city leaders to get the zoning done. At the time, he was talking with Mayor London Breed. Now that Daniel Lurie is mayor, Blyman is happy to see him at the event supporting the city's entertainment zone.
We've had this one, and it's the fourth event, and now we're expanding around the city because this one has worked so well. Other neighborhoods are asking for their own, and we're going to deliver.
Blyman believes legislation like this will continue to revitalize the city.
Bringing people from all parts of the Bay Area and beyond downtown to San Francisco, which is exactly why we wrote the legislation to make entertainment zones to begin with. It's to activate downtown in a new way.
San Francisco needs to tell its story. It's one of the most beautiful cities in the country. It is a great place to work, it's a great place to create, it's a great place to live. That narrative has been robbed from San Francisco. We have many global investors who every time we talk to them say, what's it like in San Francisco? Is it safe for you to work there? And I look out my window and I say, not only is it safe, but I bring my own kids into the city every weekend. But I bring them into the city every weekend. Why? Because it's so culturally diverse. There's so many opportunities to do things and to experience all the great things about cities. The narrative was stolen because two neighborhoods in San Francisco that for 150 years are where you were not supposed to go became the face. Do we need 6th Street and the Tenderloin to go away? No. It's a part of the urban environment. But do we need the narrative to become about the broader city and the strengths and the opportunity that San Francisco presents? Absolutely. The Germans, the folks in Abu Dhabi, the folks in Seoul, the folks in Australia and Melbourne and Sydney, they all want to know. They all want to know what's it like in San Francisco because it is the city that everyone puts in their mind of, I want to go to San Francisco one day, or I had a great experience in San Francisco. Or I went to a wedding and then went to Napa and oh my God, it was so great. How could it be like this? And then I look at them and I go, like what? Like a place that's experiencing a little distress? We're not gonna cut off the leg because you stubbed your toe. We're gonna move forward and San Francisco is gonna be great.